Good day, everybody. It's still your favorite captain, Captain Callistus. A happy new year to you all. Welcome to the year 2024. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time of being in my channel, please don't forget to click subscribe, like, and share my videos to your fans that might be motivated by it. So today I want us to talk about a question that people had kept on asking me, that I should tell them about how I became a pilot and stuffs like that. And what the first time bringing it to some person's notice was the time I went for my viral pidgin interview with Silverbird Television here in Lagos, and I made mention of that, but I didn't go into details about that. I think it's time, because since after then so many people have been on my DM, and I want you to give us an insight of how you became a pilot. You said you were an OKADA rider before you became a pilot. So I think this is a good time for us to talk about that, and I want to break it down to all of us. I grew up in the city of Awka, Anambra State, Nigeria. So while growing up, primary school, I went to a public school. After that, after my primary school, I wasn't born with a silver spoon. In fact, spoon no day. There was no spoon then, safe, not to talk of silver or colors or even silver. Even iron spoon. We don't get anything that time. But as the head was still straight. Growing up, I was always on the move. My dad and my mom, they were this kind of strong, and regardless of their financial status, they always wanted me and my siblings to be focused in whatever we're doing. My dad is late, my mom is still alive, but wherever the man is, I know he's always proud of all of us. So primary school was tough. It was quite tough. I mean, in the sense that you go to school and you're coming back to the house, sure say food deal. Food fee no day. As in, like, let me just put it this way, like 70% food no day for you when you come back from school. Well, you guess what? Sometimes we have to go fetch firewood, break it down, wrap it, and go to the market, sell it, then buy food stuff that we'll eat and come back home. So maybe when we come back from home, we might be taking our lunch around 7 or 8 in the night. That was how bad it was then. But you know what that taught us? It taught us to be self-dependent. I find it difficult to run after what I can get, or what is not to my reach. Now I just take it down. It doesn't, reach. I beg, day your day. Anytime where that one reach, I go grab them. That is it. And that has been the life that has kept me ongoing all the way. So then, even holidays, I can't remember me going. I think I went for all these school after during long vacation, or all these holidays and all that, going to visit my uncle this place. I think I did just twice. That was in my after, if I could remember, that was 2001 and 2002. That was when I finished secondary school, or in my JS3 and SS3 and SS2, SS3. That was the time I went for long vacation holidays to one of my auntie, then thereafter one of my uncle. That was it. So I'm always on the go. On the go for what? I'm chasing the papers right from when I was young. So any holidays like this, I was a groundnut seller then. So I go and carry I just, this groundnut that they break and they boil, the cooked one. I was a groundnut seller then. Thanks to God, my mom's office then, so I don't used to go too far. So I stay within my mom's office. I sell my tray of granules. I hawk granule. So I sell my tray of granule. After selling, I make my savings in preparation for the next academic session. So that was how I kept it on going through my primary school. From primary 4, I started selling granules. Then after primary school, entering secondary school, I entered the seminary. Thanks to God, to my parents, and then my uncle, Chief Obiora Ifeanyi, Century Products. Anywhere you see him, thanking for me. He did a whole lot for me and my family there. Chief Obiora Ifeanyi. He was so helpful through my secondary school, my uni, those days. Please, anywhere you see him, thank you for me. So then I will finish school, long vacation, yeah. JS1, I was still hawking my granules. Anytime we go on holidays, I will hawk granules. JS2, the same thing. JS3, the same thing. Then some menial job. I did. I served me messing, bricklayer work. I did it those days. Just to make sure, see, something in my pockets. So no be today the hustle starts. JS1, SS1, SS2, SS3, I continued all the way. I kept on the hustle. Because I don't like, then my mom will be telling me, go and visit this your uncle, go for holidays for them or something. I say, mommy, don't worry, let me just sell groundnut. I know they like go holidays for person house that year. It was only that twice I went. JS2 through JS3. Yeah, that was the only 2 times I went for holidays. Or during those long vacation holidays. So I kept on with my grind, no time. So at the end of the day, even if sometimes I make like then maybe before school resumes, I might make like 3,000 or 4,000 naira. Then my parents will support me with the little they have. Then my uncle will pay for my fees and all that. So I kept it on. I will use the money and buy some little provisions. Though even provision then safe, in my school then they don't allow us taking provision. So that was it. Then I finished secondary school in the seminary, then went for apostolic work. First year, I repeated the apostolic work the second year. Then after that one, they told me, my first apostolic work was in Ichida, somewhere in Aguata, Anambra State. Then I repeated the apostolic work in Akbo in Aguata as well. And after then, the seminary told me, find your vocation elsewhere. People that pass through seminary, they will always remember this language. Find your vocation elsewhere. So it be like say that OKADA why they drive that hustle why they hustle that year. Come off from my body. And so I just continue my hustle. I entered the pre-science, the barrier, Anambra State University then. I finished pre-science. I wanted to study electronics engineering, but I ended up finding myself in industrial physics. So I studied industrial physics. And during my uni, good. So after the seminary, I was able to save some money to buy my first bike that time. I bought, after, when they do you send forth and all that, after your apostolic work. So now I can use the money, buy OKADA, so that I could use and they move around. they use and they hustle too. So now so the Okada business takes start. And so I can't do Okada, they do me and my senior brother that time. We do we say my brother, before I got admission, my brother go if I run bike today, my brother go run tomorrow. If I run today, go run tomorrow. If I run, and so we take, they save our money, they keep, they prepare for school. You know, my brother don't already they suit that year. Then me, I do my pre-science, they hustle my this thing. So when I now got the admission into pre-science, so we're now doing it weekends. So in the weekend, this weekend, my brother will come back to Oka and use the bike and hustle for through the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, early pie Monday morning. We don't enter first bus from Oka, enter Enugu. And so we dey rotate, and so the next weekend I go come run my own hustle, you know. So now so they use the thing, the whole body that year. Then I finished with science, enter the whole some universities, they call it pre-degree. Then I entered the university. I got admission into the university full time. So first year we were still doing the same thing. Me and my brother we were still doing the same thing. His turn this weekend. Next weekend is my turn. Like that. Then year one passed. We entered year two. You know, I was not bothered about. I wasn't that much worried about the fees, as in terms of school fees and all that. My uncle has already taken good care of that one. So what I'm bothered about is, you know, the normal sustenance, you know, pocket money and all that, and you know, so they use the thing, they hustle sometimes. You know, in my second year, I now started becoming a bit popular in my school. So, you know, sometimes I can go for MC shows and all that, collect small bread, put for pocket, you know, use that one, see the whole body. You know. But the funny thing was that sometimes when you now maybe in Oka, I was like, if I'm in Oka and I'm doing my hustle, my bike hustle, I might carry some of my fellow students, Anambra State University that year, and I carry them on the bike that time. They will be like, have fun, you know, maybe we are gisting, blah blah blah. I say, and a bike you dey run. I say, my brother, and so make I just the whole body, use that one the whole body now, you know. But when we come to school, you know, everybody will start before me some kind rubbish big boys. But I dey package my own for that side. Then if I come school, you know go choose me. I go still do my normals, you know. So that was it. Then some persons will be like, there was one person that told me, one of my teachers when I was in secondary school, one day in Oka, that one paid me, but it didn't